On the occasion of the International Human Rights Day, Pashtun Tahaffuz Movement extends gratitude to Baloch Human Rights Council for organizing the International Human Rights Conference in London, and thanks for providing an opportunity to convey the voice of the Pashtun Tahaffuz Movement to the world. Specially greetings to all human rights advocates and guests present here in support of the PTM. I must acknowledge that time is limited, but I will strive to convey the voice of the Pashtun Tahaffuz movement to the world while respecting a given time frame. As a representative of the PTM in the United Kingdom, I will discuss the demands of the Pashtun Tahaffuz movement and present the Pashtun Tahaffuz movement's narratives to the world through your mediations. The foundations of the PTM emerged due to the oppression and brutality of Pakistani establishment. In recent years, the Pashtun's protection movement has exposed the atrocities of Pakistani establishment to the world. The Pakistani establishments have violated the rights of all human beings, including diverse ethnicities residing in this progressive country of Asia, such as Pashtuns and Baloch. These communities, including Pashtuns and Baloch, have faced unprecedented injustices in Pakistan. The number of missing persons in Pashtuns and Baloch runs into thousands. Their mothers await the returns of their loved ones. And thousands of Pashtuns and Baloch have been labeled the missing persons and facing them extrajudicial killings. The Pakistani establishment, who once dumped the dollars on the land of Afghanistan in the war between America and Russia, and now our Afghan brothers and sisters being forcefully and unlawfully expelled from their homes by destroying them. Pashtuns and Baloch have economically suffocated by sealing all internal and external routes on their land with Afghanistan. Thousands of Pashtuns and Baloch have been killed in bomb blasts. The honor of our mothers and sisters were violated at Pakistani army checkposts. The dignity of Pashtuns and Baloch homes was not spared. To keep Pashtuns and Baloch students away from educations, they were abducted and later their bodies were found in the form of corpses. Terrorist organizations were created in the name of Taliban in Pakistan, which then targeted Pashtuns' homes through various military operations. The consequences of these military operations are Pashtuns still hunting today. Recently, 2 weeks ago, on 23rd of November, in Balochistan, 4 youth were killed in a fake encounter by the Counter-Terrorism Department of Pakistan. Their family members demonstrated a massive protest in Turbat. Besides that, the incidents of forceful abductions and extrajudicial killings of students and other intellectuals are continuing in parts of Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. If we talk about natural resources, then Balochistan is richly endowed minerals including coal, sulfur, chromite, iron, marble, and limestone. Balochistan has the largest reserves of copper and gold in the world, and is also blessed with huge oil reserves. But all the natural minerals of Balochistan are also in possession of Pakistani mafias. Baloch were forced to trek to the mountains. This was all done by the Pakistani state. But we know that this era of oppression will not last long. However, if all oppressed nations stand together with one voice, change will not only be inevitable, but also detrimental to both the oppressed and those who refrain from transforming the role of state institutions and public demands. At present, the Pashtun Tahaffuz movement is making efforts to unite all oppressed nations, and the day is not far when all oppressed nations of Pakistan's hands will be the next in of the Pakistani establishment. And especially for the Baloch, Pashtun Tahaffuz movement's leader Manzoor Pashtun gave a clear message in a rally in 18th of August in Islamabad that the Bengalis were just remove your trousers, but the Pashtuns in Baloch will strip away your skin. And on the 4th December recently, during the sitting Chaman, carrying the message of Pashtuns to Baloch, Manzoor Pashtun was fired upon first and then arrested while conveying the message during the journey with the Baloch procession, which is absolutely unacceptable by the Pakistani state. However, the PTM conveys a message to all the oppressed nations living there, especially in Pakistan, how they are Baloch, Sindhis, and Kashmiris. The Pashtun Tahaffuz movement will everywhere stand with you, all of the oppressed nations, and inshallah together we will win this struggle. And at the last, I'm requesting to all the human rights organizations of the world that the Pashtun Tahaffuz movement leader Manzoor Ahmad Pashtuns, including Gilaman Wazir, Idur Rahman Wazir, Nurullah Tareen, and Alam Zeb Mahsood and Zakim Khan, have been abducted by the Pakistani militant forces. We demanded their immediate release. If they are not released as soon as possible, then we will intensify the resistance. और आखिर में मैं कुछ अल्फाज उर्दू में कहना चाहता हूँ। वो मुज़ाहमत के हवाले से वो कहा जाता है कि जबर की रात जितनी तवील वो सख्त गिर हो, जबर की रात जितनी तवील वो सख्त गिर हो, मुज़ाहमत को उतना ही तेज व तवाना होना चाहिए। शुक्रिया।